Anything else on there?
Well, they did the Connect chat. They showed that off.
That's true. Basically, video chat. They've had that though, haven't they? Just video chat in
They've
general.
had video chat on there.
But the nice thing with the Connect is you don't need a headset.
Right.
So more like with the PSI.
Yeah. Where it's got the built-in microphones and directional, and then like I said, it's got the head tracking. They had her call her sister in another state, and when she was moving, she was like amazed that it was moving automatically. So you could actually, and it'd actually be awesome just for video conferencing personally for me, you know, because then I can pace back and forth in the office or whatever, and it still track me. So.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
The nice thing about that was the media sharing, or maybe not sharing so much as being able to watch the same thing together. So you could be like, hey, did you see Microsoft's E3 thing? Check this out, and pull up a video on it. It actually moves the two video.
So you and the person you're talking to.
Yeah, splits that, and it comes up in the middle and looks really nice. You can both watch it and talk during it too. So.
Yeah.
Be quiet, Josh. I'm trying to hear.
All right.
Yeah. The only other thing was the Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of it.
I cannot for the life of me either.
I didn't even know they said anything about it.
It was interesting.
It was kind of interesting because everybody was twittering about that. I want a lightsaber. I want something in my hands, and all I can think about is, hey, I have lightsabers, and you run around my house with my lightsabers.
Yeah, they were saying there's going to be a lot of broken TVs because people get something else to put in their hand.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pre-rendered video, so we didn't actually see the guy actually doing the interaction with it. So it was kind of like a teaser, pretty much, or an announcement more than anything. But it looked cool. Graphics obviously are in alpha. The one thing that I gathered from the video was it almost felt like it was totally on rails. Where you freaking did your attacking, and it almost looked like you slid forward. You didn't have any kind of free form on it. And I'm hoping that's not a limitation of move, because how do you side, I mean, you can do your side steps and stuff, but how do you tell it to advance forward? So it was almost like he was taking out a wave of people, and then it was advancing him.
For him?
Yeah.
So I don't know, I could be wrong. That's just observation. I would like to see, like we had discussed, being able to play some head-to-head and do the force powers. He was
just being able to do this would be really nice.
Yeah. So hopefully that's
pick somebody up.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Force choke you.
Absolutely. Anything else on that list?
I think that's everything.
So I mean, overall, I if I had to give a grade on it, I'd probably give it a B-.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was asleep. That's what
it wasn't. Well, it wasn't a bad press conference, but it wasn't like they didn't drop so many bombs that everyone was just.
Didn't really feel any bombs.
The Call of Duty thing is gonna.
It actually, there's one other thing that they did, and it really, really made me mad.
Okay.
And I have to give a lot of props to people, but they gave one of the new Xboxes to everybody at the party the previous night, and at the press conference there. And it felt like Microsoft was trying to, suddenly have to buy all these people's loyalty and affection and stuff like that, is what it felt like to me.
I kind of was a little shocked that there wasn't as much.
And there was no reaction from the crowd. I mean,
there was a little bit, but it was like they either expected it or it was like, why didn't you do this a year or so ago?
And I know a lot of a lot of journalists started twittering out, I'm giving this to, what is it? The
Child's Play?
Yep, Child's Play. Mm-hmm. They're just going to give it away. They don't even want it. So,
right.
I don't know. That kind of struck a nerve because, why are you do that at a launch of the actual system, not just a remade system.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can understand doing it for the brand new. Okay, yes, this was the 4 years or 5 years ago when
the 360
the 360 is coming out. Here's your piece of paper. Go get your system when it comes out or whatever.
Right.
However they're going to do it, so that they can actually use the systems. Like in our situation, we have to buy everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's nice when we actually get something to actually be able to review it and not have to dig into our pockets for it. So.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like a reactionary thing. I mean, they saved it for last, like, you'd expect somebody to do. It didn't. They got some cheers for it, but mostly it was like, wow, and then when they said they would give it away for free, it still was not as excited, and maybe they were shocked,
Yeah.
which I kind of was. I was like, oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the best part of that announcement was it was shipping that day.
Yeah.
To retail outlets, so by the time you get this,
Yeah.
it's probably either in stock or about to be. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
For the price, you can't go wrong. Larger hard drive and
Wi-Fi.
small, quiet, and Wi-Fi. So,
Yeah.
very cool.
All right.
Overall, I have to say Microsoft, it just seemed like they're going away from hardcore gaming, following Nintendo and the casual gamer to get more people to buy it.
Yeah, like looking at the list here, Call of Duty. Well, they got Activision in their pocket anymore, so they're basically a Microsoft game. I'm going to consider that now. Gears. It's a Microsoft only title, so we can put it there. Halo is Microsoft only. I mean, they didn't. Star Wars for the Kinect
Is exclusive because they got to the point.
it's because it's for the Kinect, but
They won't come out with it because that was one critical part in that keynote. He got to the point where he said none of these were the next set of games from here on out are all exclusive to Xbox. So.
Okay.
Doesn't mean they aren't gonna make a Star Wars game that is similar, but it won't be called the same and it won't be the same game. So
it just seems like they did. Yeah, I know it was the Microsoft press conference, but there's just a lot of them talking about themselves.
Mm-hmm. And
So
casual games.
yeah, there's nothing. I mean, the Kinect is for casual people. They weren't hitting home with the hardcore
Not at
crowd
all.
anymore. So.
And that was kind of disappointing, which in the Sony press conference Kevin Butler touched on, but
We'll get to that.
yeah, we'll get to that when we talk about Sony.
Nothing else?
nope.
That's it.
I think for this little segment, that's probably pretty good.
All right.
Stay tuned for our next segment.
Yep.
Which will be EA.
Yeah, we'll hit Electronic Arts and see what they showed during their press conference.
And if you need to reach any of us, the information's on the website that you're on. So hey.
Bonus.
Just click here.
We'll see you in about, however long it takes you to click on the next video.